It's freaking dark out right now. I can't believe this thing. Look, guys, moon is out. It is dark. And and I'm still filming. So DJI for the win. Let's go. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. This one should be pretty quick today, but I just wanted to test out the new camera and the audio and see what you guys think. So please do leave in the comments if you notice any difference on the quality of the video or the audio. I am here at Ankeny National Wildlife Refuge, and I'm going to be hiking what's called the Rail Trail today. And so let me show you guys that real quick. That's what that's looking like right there. This is the map. So pretty awesome looking trail. I am short on time. I started late today, so I'm just gonna go for it. But so anyway, the new camera is an Action, a DJI Action 5 Action Pro. And I'm using the internal mic, and then I'm using the wind slayer cover to deal with the wind noise. And this thing is self-stabilizing. There's a lot of really cool features. So I'm not actually using a gimbal. I'm using the DJI Action stick that just comes with it. So hopefully it's not too shaky, but it's supposed to be pretty stable, internal stabilization and stuff. And so shout out to Chris and Carolina from Jumping Places, one of my favorite YouTube channels. And definitely one of my favorite couples. They're so awesome to watch. I'll leave a link on the end screen at least to their channel, because I am a huge fan. Every time they come out with a new video, I'm within minutes I'm trying to watch it. So Chris, I reached out to him and asked him what he was filming on. He was in Guatemala, in Antigua. And the lighting was about like this, very low light. It was cloudy. And I thought, well, he can't be filming with a GoPro. And I asked him if he was filming with the Action 5, and he confirmed it. And I also asked him about his audio setup. And he said he was just using the internal mic with the Wind Ferry, but he did have to occasionally, during editing, raise the volume up. Because I think the Wind Ferry kind of blocks the mic a little bit. So I will be crossing that bridge when I come to it after filming this, when I'm editing. Not going to be a whole lot of editing, but I'm really just interested in seeing how stable the video is and then how the audio sounds. Alright guys, doing like a quick walking, not running with it, but I want to see how this thing stabilizes while I'm moving quickly. Just a little side to side naturally when you're moving like this. So I think if I keep a looser grip on the stick, relax my arm, and then try to walk steady, I think I can get some pretty cool shots with this thing. And it is so freaking minimalist. I literally just had it in the backpack with the wind slayer on it, pulled it out, pressed the power button, and started filming. No messing with the Rode mic application, connecting cables, connecting mics, miking myself up, putting the Wind Ferry on the mic. None of that at all. So really happy with the simplicity of this thing. Alright guys, and for those of you wondering, I am filming 4K at 60 frames per second, and believe it or not, this camera will actually do 4K at 120 frames per second if you want that super slow-mo capability. I'm going to do a quick test of the low light capabilities just on the normal mode here. Oh, hey.
Just try not to step on the roses.
Oh, so sorry about that. Okay, I'll walk around if that's cool. I'm just trying to see how this camera does in the dark. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So, looks like this is an old duck blind, right? Okay. Pretty cool. Well, it's a shelter from the rain anyway.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Enjoy.
Yeah, you too.
Have a good one. Thank you. Yeah, it's the Action 5 Pro. I'm pretty stoked with it so far.
Are you on YouTube?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, just met a nice young lady there who was enjoying that duck blind, and gave her the info on my channel. Hoping to hear from her now in the comments, her thoughts as well on the new camera. Earning subscribers one hike at a time. Pretty cool. And so it is now raining, guys, and that's another part of the philosophy of use with this camera, is that I want to see how it performs in the rain. If the lens gets water droplets on it, does it severely impact the quality of the footage? Or is the coating on the glass such that it beads the water off and it's not even noticeable? Right now I have the camera slightly angled down on this stick. There's a mount, and I'll take a quick video to show you guys what I'm talking about. And so far that technique is helping me to avoid getting water on the lens. So you can see I have it angled down like this, and the lens is pretty, it's got a couple droplets of water on it, yet I think the quality of the image is still really good. So that answers that question. Couple drops on there, not a problem. Pretty awesome. All right, guys, without further ado, I'm gonna make my way back to the car and get over to the next spot to film in some even lower light and see how that goes. Let's go. All right, guys, so I am taking a shortcut. I am here at the ferry landing, waiting for that ferry across the river to come pick me and my car up and take me across to save me about 10 kilometers of driving. It is $3 for a vehicle less than 22 feet, so well worth it. If you guys appreciate my my efforts to get there before dark, please let me know in the comments. Show me some love in the comments, and I will see if I can get on this ferry and get over there and finish out the video at E.E. Wilson. For now, I'm not seeing, I don't know if the ferry sees me or not, so I will keep you guys posted. All right, guys, all aboard. Ferry time. Let's go. Howdy. All right, getting off the ferry, continuing on the journey to E.E. Wilson Wildlife Refuge. Let's do this. All right, so look at these colors in the sky, guys. Just a beautiful day. It was dumping rain just moments ago when I was crossing the river on the ferry. So this is a real treat. And we are now just 12 minutes from sunset. 12 minutes from sunset, and I'm still filming on normal mode. And we're gonna walk back a ways into the park, into the refuge here, and see how this thing does as it gets darker and darker. And then I will switch it over to the super night mode and see how that does. I'm really excited for that. If you guys can't tell, I can't stop talking about it, but having the capabilities to film in low light is, I think, every YouTuber's dream. Because, you know, when the filming stops, the fun kind of stops, and then it's time to edit, and sometimes I'm just not ready to be done filming. I want to keep going and keep the party going, as it were. So I appreciate you guys who have stuck around this long in the video. Drop a like to support the channel if you can, and subscribe if you haven't already. Now there's wild apples in this place too. One thing I love about this spot, if you come at the right time of year, let's see if you guys can see that. Right, where is it? Right there is an apple tree. I don't want to disturb, there is a fence there, so I don't want to disturb that or cross the fence. But I want some apples, so I'm going to be on the hunt. I'm going to be on the hunt for some apples. And I'm going up here to my favorite oak tree. I used to come here with a dear old friend, and we would just hang out, and she would read me books, and we would just hang out under the oak tree on a lazy June day. So this is a special spot for me for sure. Good memories. And I also used to come here and hunt. You know, don't judge me, just know that I used to be in agriculture, and I raised my own meat rabbits as well, but I put food on the table the old-fashioned way. You know, let me know in the comments what you guys think about that, but I used to come out here and hunt dove, pigeons during the right season, but I love dove. The breast meat is red meat and it's delicious. And I can't think of a better way to spend a late summer, early fall evening than walking around out here with the old Remington shotgun and doing a little hunting. So I'm almost to the oak tree, guys. Oh, my hammies. Oh, my hammies are so sore. I was doing barbell deadlifts like 3 days ago and I'm still sore. Ow. So let's see where we're at with time. Okay, we are now 8 minutes from sunset. 8 minutes. And there's the big oak tree right there coming up. Alright guys, looks like I got here a little late in the season for the apples. Most of them are kind of going bad, rotting, except for the ones, of course, way up there out of reach. So no apple for the rope monster today, unfortunately. We are right at sunset now, guys, and I am still filming in normal mode to give you guys an idea of what this thing will do in lower light. It's mostly overcast, and this thing's still doing great. And here's that beautiful Gary oak tree I was talking about. This thing is ancient, and got to give this tree a good hug. It is 11:11 today, guys, so I'm not sure if you all believe in all that stuff, but love this tree. All right, guys, let's see. Let's give it about 10 more minutes, and then I'm gonna switch to the super night mode in just a little bit, okay? Stick with me if you wanna see that super night mode in action in just a moment. All right, guys, switching over now to super night mode. Let's see how this does. All right, guys, I'm here chomping away on my delicious apple, and it is getting close to dark, and I am thoroughly impressed with this super night mode from the Action 5 Pro. Thank you, DJI. Love this technology. I also love how lightweight this thing is. I've been walking around filming with this, and it really weighs nothing. It's even lighter than an iPhone Pro Max with the Osmo 6 gimbal. That setup is great, but this is quite a bit lighter. And let's see how it picks me up in this low light as well. So far, it looks pretty good on my end, guys. Let me know what you think. Nom nom nom. Oh, we got some moon coming back out there. Very nice. All right, so it is now about 20 minutes after sunset, and what I'm seeing with the naked eye is definitely a dark dusk dusk type lighting, and especially looking back this way where it's more overcast, and I cannot believe how bright it looks on my screen compared to in real life. So that is insane. And then another feature I just realized, I mentioned earlier, remembering to power off the camera between shots to save the battery. Well, this does have an auto shut off feature. I think it's 5 minutes is the default. It will auto shut off to save battery. But look at the way it's picking up that light out there. For all practical purposes, it is almost dark. And the very last segment of this video will be right at dark here in about 20 minutes when it's actually dark, and see what we can pick up. Also, I'm really impressed with the way that it picks up the moon right there. With the iPhone camera, that would generally take some focusing and a little bit of actual effort to pick that up. This thing seems to, and it's known for this. My understanding is that it's meant to keep everything in focus. Like I think the Pocket 3, or no, I'm mistaken. It's one of the other cameras from DJI will, if you're here like this, it will focus on the subject and then blur everything out in the background, especially the closer you get. This camera keeps everything in focus. Behind me, keeps my face in focus pretty well. So that is just crazy technology. Super easy. I am not incredibly tech savvy, guys, at all. And like I said, this is not a professional review. This is a review of a knuckle dragging amateur who just took the camera out of the box last night and had a little time to just kind of play with it. But this is the first video I'm actually filming with it. So if you guys are hesitating to buy this thing because you don't think you'll be able to figure it out, think again. This thing is a lean, mean machine and just so user-friendly. The touchscreen is perfect. I just can't say enough good things about this. All right, guys, I will see you in just a moment for that actual nighttime in the dark shot, okay? Not sure if it can pick up those birds in the distance there, but guys, it is straight up dark. And you can see the moon there, and the picture on the screen is so bright for how dark it is right now. It's about 50 minutes after sunset here, and you can still see maybe just a little bit of light there off in the distance, but the sun has completely faded away. And this is what the Action 5 Pro will do for you in basically no light. Pretty impressive.